Hello, my name is Tom and welcome to Imperfect Game, a show that's less about reviewing games and more of a personal talk show where I gush about my favorites. I'll also be taking a look into games I've never played before, or only ever touched once or twice. For the first episode, I'll be covering Riff Racer. Riff Racer is an arcade racing game that uses your music files to create unique stunt tracks, in which you race from point A to B while dodging, boosting, and drifting inside a highway in the sky of a neon cityscape. Despite what the name and music-based track generator may suggest, Riff Racer is not a rhythm game. It's more of an on-rails outrun styled game. The goal of Riff Racer is simple: get the highest score, and style on those turns with sick drifts. But it's a bit more complicated than that. You see, Riff Racer has a scoring system known as sync. It represents how in sync you are with the song. By default, you start in sync and gain a 4 times multiplier, but fall behind the sync bar and you'll go out of sync and lose your multiplier. But go even further beyond, and you become the legendary Super Sync. You gain an even higher multiplier, but beware that the bloom becomes blindingly strong in Super Sync. However, Super Sync can only be maintained for so long as you stay ahead of the sync bar. In addition to the scoring system, you have ramps and barricades to watch out for. Barricades are self-explanatory. Ramps let you jump and roll for points, but be careful you don't fall off the track, as the physics in Riff Racer can be a bit tricky if handled poorly. During gameplay, you pick up hexagon coins, as well as earn them by clearing tracks. You use these coins to unlock new cars and new skins. Drifting is performed by a press of a button, but you also have to balance the car to keep it in drift. Bumping into walls cancels the drift entirely. To boost, you need a full boost move. To fill it, you collect boxes along the track. As for the tracks themselves, you simply select an audio file, and if that song has a track made for it already, you're taken to the menu and can race like normal. But if you pick a song that's niche as hell, you become that track's founder, and the game creates a new track based on your chosen music. While the tracks are mostly fun to play, there are a few issues when generating tracks. For starters, while the parts that make up a track in Riff Racer offer a great deal of variety, it won't be long before you start noticing the repeating patterns. Another problem comes from the track makers sometimes creating impossible or unfair placement of barricades. Sometimes a trail of box items will bait you into unseen barricades too. It's kind of funny actually. It's like one of those levels where the designer is less focused on making a good level and more focused on tilting the player. On the bright side, if your song has info about their genre in their file, the color scheme of the level changes. It's a small touch, but definitely welcome. It's stuff like this that goes a long way. Sadly, most of my music files don't have their info filled properly, so it's mostly just the same default colors. Also, if you're listening to a lot of music with Japanese characters, the game only shows them as question marks. Might not matter to most, but something I thought worth knowing. Now, before I close this video, I should point out that Riff Racer won't be getting any bigger than this. The last update was from 2017, so while the game is complete enough, sadly what you see is what you get. And it's unlikely any more content is going to be released in the future. I enjoyed my time with Riff Racer, but the game leaves a little bit to be desired. You can get a lot of other games for the same price, but offer more content, like Flat Out 2, Terraria, and hell, even some free music games like Osu and Stepomania have more content than this $10 game. The only reason I'm not more harsh about it is because I got this game for $5. But overall, I do recommend getting this game. But only if it's on sale, and if you have a large folder for music you're willing to binge listen to. But for those still unsure about Riff Racer, ask yourself this: do you like Eurobeat music? Do you enjoy Initial D memes? Or do you just suck at drifting in actual racing games? If you said yes to any of those questions, it's a safe bet you'll love this game. This has been Imperfect Game, and thanks for watching.